These acrobatic high flyers can do some amazing things. Look at the way that Johnny Dynamite Jr. nips up and down. And DDT. My goodness, scissors. And a nice. Absorb the impact. Spinning head scissors. Jack Andrews also capable of that DDT spiked. Oh, and he slugs this looking title attack. Springboard attack and a beautiful springboard. Sound, and here we go. Two of the best high flyers that exist in the local scene. Johnny Dynamite Jr. with experience in Puerto Rico, the East Coast, the Midwest, and beyond. The do battle against one half, one of the top rising tag teams in the entire scene, Awesome Odyssey. Don't blink, these two move around the ring very quickly. You never know what they're capable of, as there's a collar and elbow tie up in the middle of the ring. Quick go behind by Chris Copeland, trying to control Johnny Dynamite Jr. and prevent him from running around this ring. Quick counter to a go behind and then side headlock. Side headlock takeover by Johnny Dynamite Jr. along with his partner Timo Cruz from the Puerto Rican Wrecking Crew. They've been one of the more dominant tag teams in the scene, but the Awesome Odyssey being represented by Chris Copeland could change all that right here today. Another collar and elbow tie-up. And this time, Johnny Dynamite Jr. showing his off his grappling skills, going after the wrist, and now applying a side headlock right here. Johnny Dynamite Jr. was the rising star in the Royal Oak Taco Fest last year. One of the most popular stars in all of American Luchacore, known for flying destroyers and satellite DDTs, ranas and multiples, along with head scissors, and a variety of neck breakers with a flip. These acrobatic high flyers can do some amazing things. Look at the way that Johnny Dynamite Jr. nips up and down over and over off of the mat and is able to regain control of the situation right here. These two can move so quickly it can make you dizzy. And within a blink of an eye, they can run and gun offense and then start flying around the ring, as it's Chris Copeland with the running shoulder tackle, putting down Johnny Dynamite Jr. right there. When you get a head start and bounce off those ropes, you get extra momentum. You can knock down your opponent of any shape and size. There's a couple of arm drags by Johnny Dynamite Jr. The drop kick sends Chris Copeland down as he starts to roll towards the outside of the ring. Chris Copeland trying to get his win back. Both of these individuals can dive and run around and fly around the ring. Both have tag experience. Decorated tag team champions in their own right. And maybe they look to improve themselves in the singles ranks. My goodness, flying body attack! Right down on the Chris Copeland on the outside. Body's nearly smashed into that steel barricade very hard. You can see all the pain etched across the face of Chris Copeland, especially after taking that flying missile-like attack by Johnny Dynamite Jr. Oh, he chopped him right there. Chris Copeland screaming in pain and anguish. And the game plan by Chris Copeland's got to change here, because Johnny Dynamite Jr.'s had the upper hand. Oh my goodness! Crushing right hand. While Johnny Dynamite Jr. was trying to loft himself from the outside of the ring to the inside of the ring. The 2 count only. Says easy. Get our opening attraction. Copeland putting the boots to the fallen. Flurries of strikes, flurries of kicks and attacks. Misdirection, maneuvers, but Chris Copeland keeping it simple, trying to ground the high flyer that is Johnny Dynamite Jr. at the moment. But Copeland can hit a number of combinations and multiples. It can really do the damage, and look at this. Really trying to bend and break the rules right here. Trying to weaken and tear and trying to go after the eyes, the nose, and the mouth of Johnny Dynamite Jr. Totally illegal. You can't rip and pull at someone's head like that, especially while they're against the ropes. That's the equivalent of being out of bounds. Running attack, straddling, and taking over, dropping Johnny Dynamite Jr. across that middle rope very hard. High flying elbow drop, and he might have knocked all the air out of him right there. No, 2 count only. Johnny Dynamite Jr. still in this. You can use the ropes for leverage to get some extra speed. You can bounce off those ropes, do high flying body attacks. High risk can lead to high reward here at American Luchacore for the Royal Oak Taco Fest here in Michigan. Just opened its doors just about an hour ago, and already the action has started. Single leg crab, and Johnny Dynamite Jr. might have a choice. You might have to verbally submit, you might have to tap out. Is there an escape? Can he get to the ropes? He does, and Chris Copeland will have a choice. And if he doesn't let go by the count of 5, he can be disqualified. It is up to the referee's discretion. All the matches today under Lucha Libre rules. There are some 20 counts in certain respects, but plainly breaking the rules in front of the official, a 5 count is all you get. And at any moment, you could be disqualified and the match can be thrown out completely, and you can lose your chance to improve and show off what you can do in this ring. What an unfortunate situation that was. Johnny Dynamite Jr. just got yanked down by a couple handfuls of hair. And again, Chris Copeland willing to break rules in order to get an advantage. My goodness! The Death Valley driver into the cradle shock. The Copeland's crossing. And that's one of his signature moves. Copeland waiting for Dynamite to get back to his feet as he runs in, but it seems like Copeland knocked all the air out of himself as Johnny Dynamite Jr. jumps off the top rope. Well, a blockbuster neck breaker, and now both Copeland and Dynamite are down. Who's going to be the first to get to their feet in this one here at the Royal Oak Taco Fest for this opening attraction? We can hit pinning combinations and multiples. One of them might work, and you might be able to win this match. The Human Rubber Man, Johnny Dynamite Jr., the Creative High Flyer, Chris Copeland from the Awesome Odyssey. It's a battle of 2 of the very best in Cruiserweight Wrestling today, going head-to-head in our opening attraction here as part of American Luchacore. It might be a matter of time before we decide who's going to win this one. Big right hand by Johnny Dynamite Jr. Over and over again, trying to stun Chris Copeland as he tries to send him to the ropes. Well, back-to-back, Johnny Dynamite Jr. quick enough to land on his feet, and there's a back body drop. Boy, did he take a lot of impact on that fall. Running attack right there. And again, the elbow connects. Big pickup, flapjack, that might be enough. Will Johnny Dynamite Jr. be able to win our opening attraction? He's got his arm over the top, but Chris Copeland got his shoulder up in time. Got to put a little more weight on your opponent across the shoulders if you expect to have a better chance to win. Dynamite impressing these fans early. But Copeland, move for move, can handle the pressure. Both of these individuals are tough, battle-tested warriors of the ring. Forget the Gamenguri, it was denied. And look at this, big pickup. Oh, wow. Spinning, rotating side slam with a twist, and Copeland almost won it right there. We try to pick somebody up for that wheelbarrow attack, and the other is not going to go in the same direction. You might lose your option. My goodness, try to swanton bomb. Got out of the way at the last moment, and there's the destroyer at the split second. He might have dropped him on his head, and Dynamite did it. Dynamite's won it. Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner, Johnny Dynamite Jr. Big win for Johnny Dynamite Jr. in opening attraction.
One more time.
Ring the bell. Mask,
American Luchacore outside in the elements. Our next matchup is recorded on its way to the ring. Got Jack Andrews from the Awesome Odyssey to battle Savage Santiago inside of the ring. Savage Santiago, Cleveland, Ohio, a heavyweight with great grip strength and a lot of power. This is a battle of two individuals with totally different backgrounds and different styles in the ring. And you can see Jack Andrews loaded with flexibility and tumbling skill. And that dropkick bounced right off of the chest of Savage Santiago and knocked him down temporarily. Grabbing him and taking him and whirling him around down into the canvas. Jack Andrews over the top with a devastating flying body attack, snapping the head of Savage Santiago on the way down. And Jack Andrews, the flying body attack from the outside to the inside with a splash for a 2 count there. Jack Andrews, one half of the Awesome Odyssey. Very quick, agile athlete of the ring. Brings a lot of energy. Lots of kicks and tornadoes and DDT. My goodness, what a spearing takedown that was. One of the signature moves of Savage Santiago. He might have knocked a little bit of wind out of himself right there. No funny business today. He's bringing all the intensity and the pressure. A lot of punishment, and he plans on delivering it back tenfold. Known for a crushing kick that can knock anybody's lights out. Many faces of Savage Santiago, known for his spike slam, a sit-down bomb. His fan base in Cleveland is impressive. But here in Royal Oak, Michigan, I think he wants to be a bully. Big splash by Jack Andrews stuns Savage Santiago for a moment. Oh, flying attack missed. Jack Andrews, nobody to attack in this situation. My goodness, what a crushing clothesline, and down goes Jack Andrews. Andrews rolling to the outside, trying to create some space between himself and the larger Savage Santiago at the moment.
Come on! Come on!
Our official Easy making the count.
2. Come on, y'all!
And with several assisted cutters and ranas and multiples, you never know if he can hit the killing joke. Oh, what an enziguri that was. Devastating rotating kick. And that might have been enough to knock Savage Santiago a little silly. But can he capitalize here and potentially win this matchup? Savage Santiago, not necessarily in the middle of the ring. Jack Andrews using his body to start climbing on the ropes backwards. Might take risks, might take flight as he's climbed all the way to the top rope right here. Savage Santiago's had a lot of time to think about this. My goodness, double stop right through the abdomen. He might lose several meals after that one. Oh, 2 count there. Very close. But if Jack Andrews hits another flying body attack like that, he might win it all. First of 2 shows outside Royal Oak Taco Fest. Show number 1 of 10. This over the course of the next 5 days for the 4th of July weekend. Lots of entertainment in the background, kids' activities, and so much more. And here we go again. Savage Santiago using his brute strength. This is the problem. When Savage Santiago is standing, he's at his strongest point. And I don't think anyone wants to go strike for strike against Santiago here today.
Overpower me!
Very intimidating, powerful, crazy man in that ring is Savage Santiago. And I don't know if Jack Andrews knows what he signed up for when he agreed to this match. He ran in, the elbow connected, the jaw of Savage has been rocked. Barely able to remain standing. And there's another one, Jack Andrews. Again, crushing the jaw. At the moment, Savage Santiago runs in. Jack Andrews trying to move out of the way, trying to jump off the ropes. Oh, he got the cutter that time. Killing joke. That might be it. Nope, he has something bigger planned as he starts to ascend all the way up the ropes. Is Jack Andrews going to take flight? High flying elbow drop through the heart of Savage Santiago right there. Oh, 2 count again. My goodness. Give some credit to where credit is due. Savage Santiago taking all of Jack Andrews' best offense and still continuing to fight on right here. Oh, wow. Playing possum for even a moment. And that jawbreaker has stunned Andrews. Still using the ropes to remain standing, but for how long? Watch out. You don't want to hit the official. Crushing discus lariat connects. Did he get enough of it? Jack Andrews has been rocked. And I think he wants to punish and brutalize him even further than ever before. Big pickup. Jack Andrews' body dangling off of the shoulder of Savage Santiago. And there's the big scooping power slam. The devastating thumping drop. Well, 2 count there, 2 and 11/12. The hand went down, but Jack Andrews got the shoulder up in time. This match is not over. Savage Santiago obviously frustrated. He thought he should have won this, and for obvious reason. He thinks this is it. He's leaving. And he is in a bad mood, and he's going to try to put a hurting on Jack Andrews, and it doesn't matter what sorts of foreign objects he has to use to take advantage of the adversary. This is not a no disqualification match. You do this, you're going to get messed up for real. Jack Andrews doesn't have any idea what's happening here. Easy, the official, trying to get that chair out of the grasp of Savage Santiago as he whips it down onto the ground below. Super kick. You didn't see that one. And that just connected right on the button, and he might have knocked him silly right there. Jack Andrews trying desperately to keep Savage Santiago in a seated position. Andrews climbing the ropes carefully, 1 rung at a time. He flies, fly meteor attack. He got all of it that time, and that's it. Jack Andrews has won it. Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner of this unadvertised attraction from the Awesome Odyssey, Jack Andrews. Jack Andrews endured a lot of pressure from Savage Santiago, but what if Santiago had used that chair? Would he have gotten disqualified? Would he have cheated to win? I have a feeling we'll see more of Savage Santiago at some point. Luchacore, one of our featured attractions here this afternoon for our first of 10 shows outside in the elements. The collar and elbow tie-up. First time anywhere ever match up here. Timo, Cruz. Gran Trueno. 1-on-1 in the ring, the Lucha Punk. Timo Cruz with the size and the experience advantage, but can the Lucha Punk hang? We'll find out. Timo Cruz invites the challenge, and he is hyped for this opportunity to showcase his skills against another top-rising Lucha Libre talent of the scene. Wrist lock applied. Gran Trueno having that left wrist tested in terms of his flexibility. Nice quick roll into a counter. The wrist lock is applied. Timo Cruz trying to maintain a vertical base as he transitions into a side headlock. Both of these individuals capable of sound grappling inside of the ring, technical skill. Timo Cruz able to step up. Big drop kick. Timo went down, and a near fall right there. Gran Trueno showing us some hops early on. He can get up in the air, he can drop the adversary. Wow, nice toss right there. Lifting Timo Cruz up and over. Known for a sliced bread known as Impossiflo. Lucha Punk trying to knock all the air out of Timo Cruz early. One of the top heavyweight pro wrestlers and Lucha Libre stars in the world today. All the way from San Juan, Puerto Rico. Wow, what an enziguri that was. The way that Timo Cruz can move like a cruiserweight for his size is impressive. Very powerful, passionate athlete, can wrestle any style. Very loud, animated, and vocal and hyped. An excellent striker. Great run and gun offense. Great agility for a big man. He calls himself the General, the boss of Lucha Libre. He can fly, he can chain grapple. He can run and gun. Hard striker as well. Can do strong style. He puts on the pressure. And this is why El Gran Trueno is going to have a lot of challenges here, dealing with a bigger opponent. Up low, down, and then in between. And right there you see Timo Cruz getting the fan response on one side. Snap suplex, what impact. There is no drop unlike any other that I've seen this afternoon. As high impact as and impressive as that one was right there. Another attempt, but El Gran Trueno gets his shoulder up. Royal Taco Fest featuring 55 taco trucks, 15 margarita options around the area. Excellent food options and drink options for all ages. We are near sound stages. There is a lot of entertainment on tap each and every night at this festival. And this is just the first night, and fans are still filing in from all angles. The fans have stopped in the middle of the street, stopped everything that they're doing, and they're watching Lucha Libre unfold right here. Look at that. Out of nowhere, El Gran Trueno found an escape, used all of his momentum, and crushed Timo Cruz. And suddenly, it's a race to see who's going to get up, and Easy's the one making the count.
3, 4.
Special thanks to Jars Cannabis for sponsoring the Lucha Libre for Royal Taco Fest.
6.
An unthinkable environment for Lucha Libre. It will be a special weekend, and the fans have been anticipating this ever since last year. Got a heck of a showdown here, strike for strike. Neither man wants to go down. Up in the air, nice counter right there. Gran Trueno with the flying head scissors. And a nice snapping run. So, can El Gran Trueno continue this momentum? Springboard crossbody press. Whoa! Easy was counting so quickly, I wasn't sure if Timo had any chance to kick out. Another chance and a 2 count there. Throughout the weekend, our Warriors are putting their bodies on the line to put on a spectacle unlike any other, combining sport and Lucha Libre and entertainment. There's entertainment value at all levels. The fans have been looking forward to this. Timo Cruz has that leg grapevine. That left leg is trapped behind his body. Can't find his ankle. And El Gran Trueno very close to getting a submission win, but Timo Cruz knew where he was in the ring and was able to extend his arms. Timo Cruz, darn near 6'2", 6'3" himself. Long wingspan. Tremendous power in his legs as well, and that super kick, that savate kick, landed its mark. And Timo Cruz might take flight. He's known for an awesome high-flying frog splash. That might be it. It is. Timo's done it. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Timo Cruz. Timo Cruz almost had his leg snapped in half, but that hope was absolutely crushed when he took flight. Timo Cruz did that intentionally. That was an impressive competitive battle, and both individuals getting a decent response here outside for the Royal Taco Fest here today. fan-requested action. This should be interesting. James Fury, American Luchacore debut.
What are you doing?
The eternal flame of salvation to do battle against the very popular, very colorful, very animated, and very exciting Great Tiger. Here on behalf of American Luchacore this afternoon. Spirited competition at all levels here today. You would have to consider the Great Tiger with the size, the height, the weight advantage, the wingspan, and he's fluent in Tiger fans. So does that add to the challenges, that language barrier between Tiger and everybody else? Tiger, very impressive in-ring style. Well-versed in strong style, submission style wrestling as well. Flurries of strikes, elbows, shining wizards, different kicks of various varieties. Very flexible is the Great Tiger, and his kicks, very hard, they're devastating. You can thrust them, you can do super kicks, side kicks, running kicks. And he's got roots in Japan and Mexico, training in both. Look at that, Fury.
I like that.
James Fury, rather, with a clothesline. Look at this. Draping the foot on top and almost put him away right there. James Fury, all of a sudden, recognized that the Great Tiger was starting to run out of speed, run out of gas. And that's when James Fury decided to strike. A smart move by this young, impressive, rising star of the ring out in this local scene. The well-balanced attack of Great Tiger has been neutralized as it's Fury showing that he is capable with a variety of kicks of his own and stomps as well. The element of surprise is something that the Great Tiger has used throughout his career to win. What would have happened if James Fury used those surprises against him? It's easier said than done. As he continues to work over that left arm and shoulder and collapses the Great Tiger onto the mat below. Knee drop right there. A blatant attack, going for those joints. Fury off the ropes with the knee drop. And every single attack that Fury has landed so far has been pinpoint accurate. And the damage is being done. Great Tiger having a hard time fighting out of this corner at the moment. And Fury now has the Great Tiger in a seated position on one of the four corners on the top. Oh, he ran in, tried to strike. Tiger blocked it. And Tiger's got plans on using his balance to walk the top rope. What an impressive display here by the Great Tiger. Oh yeah, tomahawk chop and Fury, dazed and confused. Scooping slam. Great Tiger on the run, and there's the falling headbutt. The Kokashi. Look at this, he's got that leg hook with a 2 count there. Great Tiger, able to bounce back. But that was temporary. James Fury just eye gouged him. And Fury backs his way, starts to stalk Great Tiger on the right-hand side, crowning him in the head right there. Going move to move with ease and transitions is something that the Great Tiger loves to do, but when you have someone like Fury that's striking high and low at an unpredictable angles, it's hard to defend yourself from these attacks. And that running shoulder thrust was impressive, and now he's really trying to put the pressure on him in the corner. Thrusting that left foot deep into the jawline and the neck of the Great Tiger, and even trying to rake his back. Very physical environment here at Royal Taco Fest for our first of 10 shows this week. Great Tiger trying to get his breath back as Fury missed everything. Oh, look at that. Face wash in the corner. The Great Tiger trying to be elusive here, preventing Fury from trying to score with any more offense. Look at this, upside down armbar. He might make him tap right here. An easy count to 4, and the Great Tiger had to break the hold, and the barricade kept him from falling into the rest of the parking lot. Fury trying to get some blood back in that arm. Great Tiger took a nasty fall on the way down, smashing into the barricade. Fury kicking that middle rope upright between his legs. And Tiger's in a bad position here. They DDT'd him on his head. You gotta consider this an upset. Nope. Tiger got his left arm clasped on the bottom rope to force the rope break. This match is not over yet. Fury thought he won it right there. In the middle this time, but the shoulder popped up. And Fury's having a fit. He is enraged. His eyes are about ready to pop out of his head. And we might be seconds away from seeing that death stand, that spinning back kick that he's used to crush opponents in the past. Great Tiger. It's very slow to get up. Sends him for the ride. Back to back. Spinning off the back of Fury for a moment. And here's those flurries of strikes. Big open-handed palm strike. Swing and a miss by both. The chops and the right hands. Very impressive. And there it is, the Shining Wizard, one of the signature moves of the Great Tiger. He did it! Ladies and gentlemen, here is the winner, the Great Tiger! Great Tiger experienced the challenge unlike any other. James Fury with the striking, but after a while, that armbar did enough damage. The strikes weren't as powerful by Fury, and eventually that running Shining Wizard was enough to score the victory.
Let's go, Michigan!
This should be something special. American Luchacore Championship on the line. One of the most impressive new champions on the scene, Little King Tiger. This year alone, capturing the hearts and minds and the thoughts of fans of all ages. The mysterious luchador out of Mexico City, Mexico, emerged on the scene and erupted with a series of huge wins and earned the designation as the #1 man in American Luchacore. But Rafael Quintero wants to steal that top spot, and he has this opportunity right here today. Very even matchup on paper, both individuals from Mexico, and both perpetual fan favorites in their respective regions. And immediately, Little King Tiger going after left arm and wrist. Rafael trying to find an escape, and he does. This guy's got awesome tumbling skill. As he flipped backwards with a backflip, And look at that, little King Tiger a little slow to get up after suffering that drop. American Luchacore champion. The royalty, being the king, the animalistic tendencies, well-balanced attacks, combinations of takedowns in a row. Very streaky, does somersaults with ease just like Quintero does. And everyone is very emotionally invested and interested in his matches. Look at the way he uses the ropes in order to get his way back to his feet. Quick takedown, Rafael has that arm trap. And there it goes again. Little King Tiger with the combinations and the quick takedowns. Will Rafael be able to recover? Little King Tiger known for neck breaker variations, springboard offense, spin kicks, flying body attacks, jaw breakers, but his Spanish fly is what brought him to the dance. Nobody's been able to get out of that yet. Swing a miss by Little King Tiger. Rafael Quintero with a stepping hurricanrana. The challenger has put down the champion right here. Springboard arm drag. This is what Lucha Libre and American Luchacore is based on. Look at that, spinning drop kick. And a nip up. And all of a sudden the champion is in danger. Could lose his title here today. Rafael kicks and boots. Little King Tiger to the outside. Whoa, forget about that. Put on the brakes. The emergency brakes. Little King Tiger stopped him right there. Wow, what a springboard cross body press that was. Quintero trying desperately to get up quickly. But it's Little King Tiger continuing to swing. Rafael Quintero wherever he wants, and he hits a drop kick. Little King Tiger able to recover quickly, and that's what makes him so dangerous inside of this ring. You don't know when he's at his weakest moment. You don't know when he's at his strongest. The mask essentially covers any and all facial expressions. And the craziest thing is, he has hardly uttered any words at all whatsoever to anybody since entering Lucha Libre and Pro Wrestling as the champion. His talent alone has impressed, but no, that's not necessarily everything and anything. As Quintero winds up and kicks the spine of Little King Tiger while he's down. Rafael Quintero made his debut in American Luchacore at Oconomowoc, Wisconsin at their Taco Fest. Won 2 successive matches in the semi and main events. Top Flight Rising Star, the Brave El Valiente. Hybrid style, great risk taker and high flyer as well. An adrenaline seeker with springboard offense that's out of this world. Excellent tumbling skill, athleticism, youth, firepower, quickness, all the above. And the champion having a hard time dealing with this pressure right here. Fights with such pride and determination, trying to steal the show. Star-making potential exists for Rafael Quintero. If he can win this match, it would put him on the map in Lucha Libre as a champion of a rising promotion. Double cross body press. Who got the worst of that? I would assume Little King Tiger, but Rafael's slow to get up as well. Challenger and champion are down. And the fans are anxious to see who will win this title match. Our main event for the first show of American Luchacore here today. Little King Tiger trying to get the fans on his side. Fans from all angles stopping everything that they're doing to watch what's going to happen next. Both got to their feet at the same time on the referee's count. And Quintero trying to hit a combination right here. Handstand, the spin kick, the champ's down. Do we have a new champion? No, 2 count there. Lucha Libre, Pro Wrestling, being featured at Taco Fest, Royal Oak Taco Fest, here in Michigan. Not too long ago, the doors opened for the Taco Fest, and they're here to see something amazing. Super kick missed. Little King Tiger with a springboard rana. Quintero absorbed the impact. Spinning head scissors. The champion starting to mount some offense all of a sudden. There's the enziguri. Quintero not silly. He rolled and took the fall onto his back. And little King Tiger on the run. Watch out. Satellite DDT. Did he get enough of it? One of his signature moves. Whoa. 2 9/10. This isn't over yet. Main event environment for American Luchacore. We're outside next to Jar's Cannabis. And it is anybody's matchup right here. Quintero. Cradle shock Bob there, and he almost won her so close. Little King Tiger, I don't know how many of those high impact drops he can take. He's not getting up very quickly now. Quintero going for it all. Will he hit the frog splash and be the new champion right here? Look at this! Spanish fly off the top! Did he get enough of it? Yes! He retained! Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner! And still the American Luchacore champion, Little King Tiger! What's gonna happen here?
What's up?
Contest, second show for night 1, June 30th, 2023, outside in the elements, Johnny Dynamite Jr. Show 1 beat Chris Copeland. Can he defeat the tag team partner from the Awesome Odyssey, Jack Andrews? We'll find out. Andrews also with a win in the first event.
What are you doing?
Rankings continually change in American Luchacore with each and every man. Quick shoulder tackle. Jack Andrews takes Johnny Dynamite Jr. off of his feet early. Johnny Dynamite Jr. super quick. Puerto Rican wrecking crew. Nice Puerto Rican arm drag. And another one. And Jack Andrews with no response whatsoever as he rolls to the outside. Both of these individuals capable of highlight reel performances with every single match. Johnny Dynamite Jr. will take flight. He will do some amazing acrobatics and tumbling. But Jack Andrews also capable in that DDT spiked Johnny Dynamite Jr. on his head very badly. And this might be it. No, 2 count there. Kind of an arrogant cover executed there by Jack Andrews, if you were to ask me or anyone else. Jack Andrews trying to twist and turn and rip and tear at that wrist and hand. On the left side, cradling, pinning attempt, the rope break out of bounds. And that will change the complexion of everything. It's supposed to be open-handed combat, but if we're up to Jack Andrews, he'll punch, he'll kick, he'll scrape, and he'll do whatever he can to break rules to take advantage of a situation in this environment. Our official, easy. Trying to let Jack Andrews know you cannot do that blatantly. You cannot stick your hand in your eyes, and you cannot blatantly poke you with your fingertips. Some of our young fans getting a little up and close and personal with the combatants. The endurance of the Warriors, considering what they've already been through earlier this afternoon, to compete more than once on a card, that's a physical challenge, but considering the fact that they already competed at 5 and now it's 8, it doesn't give you a lot of time to rethink your strategy. And immediately you saw Jack Andrews rip down Johnny Dynamite Jr. with strands of hair. 2 count only says easy. Johnny Dynamite Jr., the perpetual fan favorite of the Royal Oak Taco Fest. one of the franchise players in all of American Luchacore, one half of the Puerto Rican Wrecking Crew, such an acrobatic high flyer. Referee a little distracted, but still counted at 2. Obvious disagreement here between Jack Andrews and the official. Jack Andrews can turn and invert his body inside out with ease, known for his springboard diving cutter. But he can spike you on your head with neck breakers and more. Wow, corkscrew body attack, the grazing shot, the shoulder connected with Andrews' head. And now both are down and they're trying to find a way to get up. They need a little bit of encouragement. And fortunately for us, we have fans lined up deep this evening to watch the action for the first night of the Royal Oak Taco Fest. Jack Andrews using the ropes, but Johnny Dynamite Jr. showing some athleticism, nipping up to his feet with ease. Springboard drop kick, down goes Jack Andrews. But Andrews shot up to his feet quickly. Now look at that, releasing German suplex as he was running and bouncing off the ropes backwards. Dynamite! Springboard! Moonsault press! Nope, not enough. Jack Andrews has a bit of a cramp developing in his right leg. We'll keep an eye on that. Obviously, you gotta take good care of yourself if you're gonna compete more than once. Whoa, an elusive guillotine drop gives Jack Andrews a little bit of life. And now he's going to the top rope. He might take flight here. He might try to end it. High flying elbow to the left hip. No, 2 count again. A lot of energy being expended by Jack Andrews, and anytime you jump off the top rope, there's always the possibility that you can miss. You can crash and burn, and you can do more damage to yourself than your opponent. But this might be the ideal opportunity for Andrews to hit that diving cutter as he's signaling for it. Dynamite pushed off. It's Dynamite off the ropes with a springboard jawbreaker. Jack Andrews very close to the ropes. Will Dynamite score the win? Yes, he did. It's over. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner of the opening contest, Johnny Dynamite Jr. Dynamite with a heck of an effort. Jack Andrews gave him everything he had. He could muster up and more. But Dynamite had a few more tricks up his sleeve in order to score the win. Once again, the eternal flame of salvation, James Fury! Let's go! Make some noise! First time anywhere ever, Timo Cruz, James Fury, and American Luchacore for the Royal Oak Taco Fest. Timo, the size advantage, but James Fury's crazy. Timo muscles Fury into the corner. Will he try to chop him here? Not yet, but Fury pushed away. The eternal flame of salvation, James Fury. He was very tough in his first match earlier. My goodness, the power of Timo Cruz on full display. James Fury bounced off that man, almost like a basketball. I don't believe what I just saw. That was crazy. I don't blame James Fury for hanging outside the ring all night. The crowd chanting chicken. I don't think they serve much of that here, but you could always ask. Lucha Libre rules in effect. Easy's got a choice. Will he count him out? Fury trying to break the count. Oh! Smart move by Fury, luring Timo into a trap. He did the guillotine drop, and he almost beat him right there. Hey, give Fury some credit. He used the ring as a weapon successfully. And he just delivered a nasty knee drop to Timo's right arm. It is Lucha. James Fury hooked a pinning combination, a lateral press, but only a 2 count. Our second match on our second show, the evening event for Friday, June 30th. Fury extending the left leg. Will he do damage? Whoa! Deliberate knee drop right to the shin. You could break someone's leg that way. I don't think Fury even cares about winning. Wow! Springboard splash. Fury almost beat Timo again. Timo, one of the most animated and inspiring Puerto Rican heavyweights in the scene. But sometimes when you use too much energy early in the match, it definitely slows you down later. Double stomp by Fury to the back of Timo Cruz. And Fury's got plans. Watch this. Well, he definitely put on the brakes on the first strike, but he hit the second. Timo with the reverse. Super kick. Straight shot, the chop right to the chest. And a 2 count there. Gotta do a lot more to Fury to put him away. Timo Cruz. Might try. Oh yeah, he's gonna put a permanent handprint right through the heart of one James Fury before long. Snap suplex. He dropped him so hard on his right side, I wouldn't be surprised if the x-rays showed shattered bones everywhere. And Timo is not playing around. And he wants to do it again. That one sounded worse than the first. Look at the pain on Fury's face. I don't think James Fury's ever met a force like this before. You know you made Timo mad when he's dropping you like this over and over again. Now he's having a blast. Oh, chop block went low. Tried to sweep out the leg of Timo. He tripped him down. Got to do more than that to beat Timo. Moments ago, Dynamite won his match. The other half of the Puerto Rican Wrecking Crew, Timo Cruz, in a struggle against Fury, an opponent he's never wrestled before. Fury's starting to climb the ropes backwards, and again, using the ropes to climb up to get some extra height and elevation before dropping the weight on the already damaged leg of Timo Cruz. A blatant straight choke in the middle of the ring. Very graphic. And Fury just laughing at the expense of the pain on the faces of the fans and on Timo Cruz. Straight leg drop to the extended left arm. Timo in a whirl of hurt.
You ain't so loud, aren't you?
And the confidence is growing. Fury talking trash, mad trash to these fans. James Fury could have won this match, but he elected to waste some time, and When you're pandering to the crowd, you can make a critical error and allow your opponent time to recover. Check this out, Fury with Timo Cruz. Oh, spiking about his head. That's gotta hurt. Fury could have won it right there. I don't know what he's doing now. He's out of his mind. Frog splash, and he nearly spiked his own head on the man. 1, 2, Timo kicked out. Again, if you make that choice to jump and leap and you miss, or you miscalculate, you can hurt yourself, and it ruins your chances of winning. Easy on the count. Timo and James Fury in a race. Hundreds on hand at the Royal Oak Taco Fest, watching from the streets of 3rd and Troy. Or by Jars Cannabis and iHeartRadio 106.7, the new generation of classic rock. So many sponsors for this evening's event. Oh, Timo's alive! Clothesline, and Fury having a hard time to get up after that. Big elbow. Oh yeah! The Chinook driver with a twist! No! Fury got the shoulder up. Very, very competitive. Featured attraction right now. Ongoing between these two. Timo slowly bring James Fury into the corner. Oh, that chop nearly knocked him out of the ring. Big reversal by Fury. Timo having a hard time putting on the brakes. He pushed off with his legs. Diving cutter. The falling Timo Cruz cutter. That's it. It's over. Wrestling fans, here is your winner, Timo Cruz. Timo caught James Fury with that rolling cutter on the drop, and Timo punished and brutalized on James Fury for quite a while. This was no easy match for Timo Cruz either.
What's up?
Alright, we got a heavyweight showdown upon us. Royal Oak Taco Fest. Primetime Tommy Johnson, very successful at this event last year. Savage Santiago, a 300-pound fighting machine with a very bad attitude, and he's in a bad mood. Will Tommy Johnson be able to hit a fireman's carry stunner, the closed caption? Or the pedigree pile driver he calls the curtain jerker, Tommy Johnson, shoulder tackled down easily by the bigger man. Santiago running out of control, and the hip toss by Johnson. Big back elbow. Johnson starting to fight back. Multiple sport athlete, 26 years as a pro. And he still has the firepower in his legs to spring off of his feet with the flying shoulder tackle, but a 2 count there. Tommy Johnson's got to watch out for Santiago's spear and his kicks. There's a jawbreaker. Santiago with the ability to recover quickly. What a scary, intimidating force. Spike slam, sit-down bombs. He is a savage, a ravaging animal. And Savage Santiago wants to make Tommy Johnson and his next victim. Wants to turn him into a royal mess. Pounding him right in the bag. Johnson having a hard time standing without using the ropes. Working. Johnson in the corner. And look at this, right in front of the official. What's he trying to do to his face? I think Savage Santiago has Tommy Johnson confused with his next meal or his next snack. What a graphic sight it is when you have to go up against Santiago, who's just ripping and tearing and poking and prodding you whenever he wants, wherever he wants. Using some potty language too. Did he bite him? What did he do there? The heck? American Luchacore. When you have a heavyweight slugfest, sometimes it gets down and dirty. And when you have the clashing of the races, that also adds to the intensity. Oh, the boot came up in time, prime time, protected himself. Savage Santiago fell backwards. Look at that, an elusive strike there with the boot. Put Savage Santiago on his side. Savage Santiago sent for the ride, leg lariat. This Tommy Johnson has great side lateral movement. And he's feeling it right now. He sees that he's got hundreds of people watching from all over the place.
What is that?
Tommy Johnson climbing the ropes. He might make his fist a permanent part of Savage Santiago's head. How is Savage Santiago still standing after that? I'll never know. Big chop in the corner.
That's what you deserve!
Now it is information, public information. Tommy Johnson did not wrestle in the first show, so that gives him a decisive advantage considering the fact he's fresh. He missed the drop kick, and that could be a problem for him. But the more experience you have and the higher impact drops, any one of them could end your career, and Savage Santiago suddenly is back to life. I think he was in a bad mood to start things off in the first place. Santiago. Say this is it? No. Shoulder popped up in time. Savage Santiago having an argument. But I trust Easy and his judgment. And I think the fans do as well. Tommy Johnson. Not much fight left in him. Especially after that last attack. Tommy Johnson took a high impact drop earlier in this match, and he hasn't been the same since. And it looks like he's fading away, is Tommy Johnson. And we might have to ring the bell to signal the end of this one. If that arm goes down 3 times, it's all over. The rules are the rules, and Tommy Johnson has no life left in him. Oh, wait a minute! That doesn't count. The other arm is still up, so the referee giving him a little bit of extra life here. But Johnson's got to escape. He has no choice. Swing and miss by Santiago, and again, forearm! Nicely done by Tommy Johnson, and that's it. He's won. Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner of this contest, prime time, Tommy Johnson! Tommy Johnson with an amazing flying forearm out of nowhere, and sometimes at a Taco Fest, the flying burrito. this guy. I have a funny feeling we have not seen the last of Santiago in an American Luchacore ring this weekend. The challenger is accompanied to the ring by his tag team partners. Well, what an abrupt beginning to our championship match. Earlier tonight, Little King Tiger defeated Rafael Quintero to retain the title. There were rumors of a rematch, but Quintero's gone, and Little King Tiger's got a new challenger, and Chris Copeland is ready to steal everything. And he's got his tag team partner from the Awesome Odyssey here at ringside. And is it possible that Chris Copeland will be the new champion by the time the second show is over for American Luchacore at the Royal Oak Taco Fest? Copeland on fire and in a bad mood after what happened earlier in his matchup on a losing effort. Will this match be a different story? Will Copeland get the big win he's always wanted? Singles championship gold is on the line. And Chris Copeland does know that Little King Tiger's had a number of dominant wins in American Luchacore, and he wanted to get the jump started. Line clothesline by the champion. And again, Little King Tiger with the knee smash. Copeland rolling and out of the ring. The Awesome Odyssey out here on the outside. And watch this! Little King Tiger over the top rope, took down both members of Awesome Odyssey on the ground below. Right onto the concrete. My goodness. Fans are running for their lives here. Action literally falling into their laps. And Little King Tiger trying to wipe out both members of Awesome Odyssey by himself. And he almost won it right there. Little King Tiger from Mexico City, Mexico. A shocking appearance in American Luchacore and winning the title. What the heck did he hit him with? The mask? What was in that foreign object? He hit him with something! Oh, that could have been bad. We almost had a funeral for Little King Tiger after that. What the heck? Copeland now trapping him, and now he's got the step over toe face lock. This might be it. The champion is in trouble. This is the toughest challenge I think the Little King Tiger's ever experienced. He's got to wrestle an established tag team 2-on-1 sometimes in this title match. Black Tiger has not given up. He did not submit. The official distracted for a moment. Hand on the rope. Immediate rope break. And he must let go by 5, or he could get disqualified and lose his shot to be the champion. We have hundreds of bodies booing from all sorts of directions right now. Now he's trying to choke him while he's down. A very blatant exercise of violence by Copeland. And he's stomping out all through the guts of poor Little King Tiger. Look at this! Copeland on the top, known for crazy high-flying antics. And there's a high-flying elbow drop. That was devastating. Oh, Little King Tiger got his hand on the bottom rope barely in time. He almost lost his title. Copeland wants to hit the Copeland's crossing. Death Valley driver, cradle shot drop. For Little King Tiger, it's all about that Spanish fly. He can execute it off the ropes. It's a thing of beauty. He did it earlier this evening. Oh, swing blade into a backbreaker. And a rolling spear. Did he get enough of it? No. Little King Tiger had to really exert a lot of effort to power out of that pinning attempt. We're at Little Taco Fest, 3rd and Troy Street. We're outside. A lot of cloudy skies, hazy clouds, smoky clouds, and more. Well, the action is here at the Lucha Libre World Taco Fest American Luchacore in full effect, and the title is on the line, and champion and challenger slugging it out in the ring. And what a battle this is to determine the winner. Double clothesline. What impact. Both are down, and Jack Andrews trying to pound on that ring to convince Chris Copeland to get up to his feet. One of our big featured attractions here for show 2. Friday night, June 30th, 2023. Our second of 10 shows. Unheard of. That Little King Tiger has agreed to defend his championship in this environment, potentially multiple times. Oh, swing blade drop by Little King Tiger that time, giving Chris Copeland a taste of his own medicine. And a big clothesline in the corner. He put all of his body weight into that one. Little King Tiger all the way to the top rope. He's gonna fly! High cross body press! 1, 2! No, Copeland got powered out of it. Championship action here today. It's been fast, it's been furious. We expected nothing less, and there's a pump kick. Chris Copeland giving himself a little bit more life. But at any moment, when you exert effort, does it lead to the right results? And will Copeland be the individual who walks out of here as a champion? Awesome Odyssey on the far side with Little King Tiger, but the official is watching carefully to make sure Jack Andrews doesn't interfere. Copeland knows he's got to win the title in the ring, but a 2 count there. So at the moment, we sense that Little King Tiger is still in it to win it, but how much more can he take? Desperation cradle attempt. Whoa, 2 count there. Uh-oh, this is bad news. He hit it, his signature, his finisher. The Copeland crossing for another 2 count. And I understand that the Awesome Odyssey are very aggravated about the fact that they should have won this match. But it's not over yet. Little King Tiger with his title on the line, giving us his all for this one. Copeland stomping the right boot repeatedly. Will we see a super kick to knock Little King Tiger out? The end of the title ring. No. Counter. Poison Rana. Did he get enough of it? Knocked him down temporarily. Another inside cradle. That's it. He won it. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner and still the American Luchacore champion, Little King Tiger. Fans love the Great Tiger out here in Michigan. Oh, how do you start a grudge match with a handshake? Maybe these two don't have that much of a grudge to settle. We might see some tensions between these two rise as the match goes on, though. Great Tiger running up and down the streets like a maniac. That's what happens when you're stuck in a cage with Carol Baskins in charge. You start to lose your mind and your marbles. You just want to go. You just want to go nuts. You want to run through the streets and have a good time. El Gran Trueno, the Lucha Punk with a beautiful counter. I think the Great Tiger was a little surprised right there. Great Tiger in primarily red with gold trim. The Lucha Punk, El Gran Trueno, in primarily silver with purple and yellow trim. Some gold and orange as well. And in Lucha Libre, it's the Battle of Brutus against Technicos far often, with both of these individuals getting a nice response from the fans upon their arrival to the ring. The mask tells the entire story. The Great Tiger basically looks like a wild animal. And the great big thunder that is Lucha Punk is giving up a lot of size and experience to this warrior of the ring. But look at this. Springboard attack and a beautiful springboard corkscrew takeover. And the crowd oohing and eyeing at the high-flying antics of El Gran Trueno, who's really showing us the second gear all of a sudden. Trueno sends and brings the Great Tiger back to his feet. Whoa, he's just literally snapped that left leg badly. And as he was sweeping that leg, he possibly hyperextended that left knee. El Gran Trueno, the Lucha Punk, suffering right here. The Great Tiger's known for a series of devastating kicks and strikes, but he's also an awesome submission expert. When you have the strong style, striking takedowns and submissions, it really makes you a versatile warrior with a lot of ways to win. Look at this upside down submission with that arm trap behind the back. Easy checking several times with El Gran Trueno, but the submission was not rendered. The shoulders were not down. A pin was not possible. Wow, snapping kick right to the midsection. Now the Great Tiger, who initially with the handshake, he doesn't mind punishing this young man from head to toe. When you hit fancy offense, it's going to have limits. And the Great Tiger, with these machine gun chops, with a party of abuse in the corner, putting El Gran Trueno on notice. Sending him from one corner to the next. It's the Great Tiger. Oh, he missed by a mile. Springboard cross body press. Nicely done by the Lucha Punk, but a 2 count there. Main event, show 2, day 1. Super kick on the money. The Great Tiger might have wiped him out. You probably could have pinned him right there. I don't know what he was waiting for. The right-handed hook. No defense for these strikes by the Lucha Punk. Check out this submission. Every limb trap known to man, and look, he's going to crank up on that bad knee. Ouch! That's got to hurt. Wow, real break by the Lucha Punk, who barely found a way out. When you grab a rope, it's a rope break. Automatically resets the formula into the middle of the ring. Best case scenario. Hammerlock. Look at the way he transitions and flows from one move to the next. Abdominal stretch. And that is a nifty submission attempt. All the arms and legs bent over backwards. The Great Tiger taking liberties on his younger, less experienced opponent. Great Tiger sending Gran Trueno to the ropes. There's an enziguri. That took the Great Tiger off his feet. And now the Lucha Puck with a chance. It's a high-flying leg drop off the second rope. This could be it. No! The Great Tiger still in this match. But for how long? Neck cranking submission is applied. The Great Tiger too far away from the rope, or is he? Leg on the ropes. That's a rope break. Very warm outside. Cloudy skies. As the World Taco Fest in progress. Just opened earlier this afternoon. Spin kick with the snapmare takeover. And again, another kick to the bag. These rifle-like shots by the Great Tiger are just punishing and brutal. Any ordinary man would probably have given up after getting one of those. Well, this guy's getting up on three to six at a time. Oh, he kicked him right there. He nearly punted his head off. Nobody gets up from there. How about that? No, Gran Trueno's still in there. Earlier tonight, the Great Tiger had to get a flying shining wizard out of nowhere in order to put away his opponent. Look at this. Swings and misses, and there's a flying back elbow out of nowhere. Lucha Puck with a drop kick. And suddenly, the younger, less experienced Lucha Puck giving Great Tiger a run for his money. Swing and a miss. Upside down head scissors, and the Great Tiger almost fell out of the ring. He barely was able to grab the bottom rope to force himself to stay in. But what damage was just caused right there by the Lucha Punk? The Lucha Punk says he's going to take flight. What does that mean here at the Royal Oak Taco Fest? Great Tiger slow to get to his feet. Off the top. And look at that. Glancing blow. Great Tiger defended himself wisely. Arm wringer. Big pickup. Oh, wow. Spinning sit-down bomb. It looked like the whole right side of his body might have went out on that drop. There's the pinning attempt. He got the winner. 2 count there. Wow, 2 and 11/12. Gotta trust easy on that one. I thought it was a 3 count. Another rifle-like kick right to the head, and he crumbled into Lucha Punk. And that's it. The Great Tiger wins it. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the winner of tonight's main event, the Great Tiger! Wait a minute, what is this? Santiago, James Scary attacking both the Great Tiger and a Lucha Puck after the match. What is going on here? What did that guy ever do to you? Little King Tiger's back. Double attack on Little King Tiger. Springboard drop kick. Tiger trying to save his fellow Tiger. The American Luchacore champion with a double drop kick. How did he do that? And everyone's running for the hills. And now, will we see a meeting of the minds between the two Tigers? The Great Tiger congratulating Lucha Punk on a great match. Ladies and gentlemen!
All week long, shout out to the Great Tiger, the Little Pink Tiger, Lucha Punk right there. Give him a round of applause one more time.